back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Saanvi, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about tips and tricks for students. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm going to just talk about 3 tips in this, and also this is going to be a series, so you have to wait for part 2 to know more tips and tricks. Today I'm going to focus mainly on studying aspect of it, and the next video is going to be a little bit more about organization and prioritizing and all that stuff. So without any further ado, now let's start. So I have a list of things that I want to talk about, and the first thing is keep distractions away as much as possible. I know it's a super common advice, but we tend to not follow it sometimes. So keeping distractions away is like a must thing to do before studying. Like, keep your phone away. I really recommend you to keep it in like some another room, or if you want your phone to be near you for some other task, just keep it maybe like in a do not disturb mode, which will be super helpful for you. Because even if you want to just check something which is important for your studying, and then you just kind of get to go on like some other social media apps and just keep scrolling. And I don't like the concept of just deleting all the social media apps and then downloading it again and then again deleting it when needed. I think it's a little like just a lot of work. Maybe like keep it in a do not disturb mode, or like keep a focus mode if you want, so that you don't see all the social media apps and don't get tempted. So I highly recommend that. Also, other than just the distractions, if there's like a construction going on, I highly recommend to like put some headphones on. Personally, I love listening to these chill lo-fi beats while studying. It really helps me concentrate. This is my personal choice. You might not like it, but I'm just telling my opinions here. So definitely listening to music with those things, can't literally hear anything. So maybe that's sometimes not the best thing, but definitely helps to not get you distracted. Or you can also listen to music of another language which is super like lo-fi and you don't understand, so that you can't sing along, so your concentration is still on what you're studying. The next thing is write important points in a book, or like make a summary of a difficult chapter. So I do this a lot and it definitely helps me. In history, for instance, I think the chapters are too long for me and it gets really overwhelming sometimes before exam to read the whole chapter. So what I like to do is just write all the important points and the things which are important to summarize the chapter. So I'm not saying just a paragraph to summarize the whole chapter. My summaries are like 2 to 3 pages, but I think that's totally fine. I usually type them on my laptop so that it's much easier, because writing it just little like takes a lot of energy and time, so I would rather spend that time in studying or doing my school notes. And writing points, especially I do this writing points for either English, sometimes in grammar, or maths. Actually write all the formulas, because sometimes it just gets hidden inside the book. So it's super important for me to actually write my notes. Like I did here actually, like I have a note, important formulas and all the important points of the chapter. I also like doing it for science. You can do it like to memorize the element symbols of the periodic table, or even like their valencies and stuff. So super recommended and super helpful. The next step which I have is study regularly, and also don't hesitate to ask your doubts. I think this is super important. First thing, I know we don't want to hear the thing study regularly, but it is very important, because if you miss out, maybe like if you don't study for a month or so, there's a lot of backlog and it's very difficult to catch up. So we tend to do that before the exam, and like it's just super overwhelming and a lot to do. It stresses you out terribly. Sometimes you might not be able to handle it. So studying regularly is super important, even if not for like a long period of time, just something that catches you all up. And if you have doubts, please ask them. You can ask them to your teachers, your parents. There's always the internet which you can rely on. So I have a lot of doubts and I keep asking them. Sometimes it does feel a little weird to keep asking it, but I think that's super important. It helps you. If you don't have any doubts in your head, you won't have any doubts while writing the paper. So that's pretty much it for today's tips and tricks. For this video, I will be posting another video on the organization and all that stuff, so keep watching for that. I hope you guys found it helpful. This was all my opinions and what helped me. I hope that you maybe found at least one tip which works for you and found it helpful. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and also share it with all the students you know and whom they might be able to relate to this and also find it helpful. I'll see you guys next week. Till then, bye!